So you want to be free? You want to be free. Free of conditioning of the past, free of bad memories that keep reoccurring, free of hang-ups that you have, free of negative notions about yourself and so on, then you can begin to find freedom by beginning to let go of resentment. Watch for the resentment. See? And then when you see it, just let it pass. Don't indulge it. Okay? It's like walking by a box of chocolates, for example. This is not my analogy, but I heard someone say it. It's very good. Walking by a box of chocolates, and then you can smell the chocolate. It smells good, okay? But maybe you already ate, okay, and the extra sweets wouldn't be good for you, so you just let it pass, okay? But some people, they smell the chocolate, and then they indulge themselves with one, and then another, and then another. Well, resentment is something like that for the ego pride that interferes with peace of mind and interferes with right action and right thought and interferes with freedom and spontaneity and happiness and joy. Resentment interferes with all of those. Okay? So watch for the resentment. There it is. Don't indulge it. Just let it pass. Okay? That's excellent advice. Excellent advice. Okay? Let it pass. So it's in the moment that you conquer wrong, or you conquer your own wrong reactions, or where you conquer, see, the wrong in another person. See? And conquering the wrong doesn't always involve having to do something or even say something. The example I always give is, let's say somebody tells an off-color joke, an inappropriate joke. Instead of laughing at it sheepishly, okay, instead you just stand there and look at the person. Just look at it. Let them have egg on their face. Don't laugh. Just look at it. Nothing has to be said. Okay? You see how simple that is? Just meeting the moment with patience, with untroubled spirit, without having something pre-planned. You meet the moment with fresh eyes, and you observe, and if something comes to you, see, now you're actually outside of time. If you meditate with my meditation, and you develop it, you learn how to stand back from thoughts and emotions. And you learn how to go through the world with a little bit of distance, not emotional, not always reacting. Then in those special moments, when something is required of you, you're actually standing there and your soul is outside of time. And the expression on your face, or the word to say, or the gesture, it just comes to you out of the good, out of the light, from the light. It's inspired, actually. It's inspired. See? So, I took quite a bit of time on this, but I think it's very worthwhile for you to hear it. You need to hear it over and over again, and you need to begin practicing it. Okay? To be in the moment, and then to be spontaneous. Okay? And, of course, clear the air. See, your child comes to you with a question, and you say, I'm busy right now, just leave me alone, I'm busy. And then all of a sudden you realize that you were impatient, see, and phony, and selfish. So the moment you notice that, and say to your child, I'm sorry, I apologize, I was wrong. And then talk to your child about whatever it was. See how simple that is? So you admit you admit. Now you can't always admit it. See, as you go about and do your business, you see yourself doing a little something phony or a little something little bit mean or a little bit cagey or not totally honest or something like that. You see yourself doing it. Well, you can't go and apologize to everyone. Okay? Sometimes you can't. It's good for you. It's humbling. But you can't always. Maybe most of the time you can't. So you just see it, that's all. You see it in yourself and realize that what you did was not quite right. So you see now you're being perfected in the light. You're being perfected in the light. In God's light. Okay? Instead of getting worse, which is what you were doing before, now you're getting better. Okay? My name is Roland, and we'll see you in my next video lecture about Sermon on the Mount, Lord willing.